All right, guys, what's up? As y'all can see, I'm back at compound. Sorry if it sounds a little bit too loud. They are vacuum cleaning. I am here early in the morning. It's 8:50. I was here earlier, like at 2 in the morning, because I couldn't sleep. So I was like, might as well get out the way. But I wasn't able to get inside the gym. So came back as soon as I woke up, got some work done, and then came over here. So we're gonna do legs today. It is a leg day. We're gonna start off with adductors. Once we're done with adductors, we're gonna hop into. I'm thinking today I do want a back squat with heels like raised, so we're gonna do that. But enough yet. Uh, let's get this shit out the way. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what y'all think about this workout. So let's start grinding. All right. So like last lower limb day, we're gonna start off with adductors. Why? Because I always fucking forget them, so might as well get them out the way as soon as I can, right? So again, full stack is 190 with 15. Doesn't feel like it, but we're gonna hit that. So let's get this out the way. I will get a better angle where y'all can see that I'm not lying, all right? But let's get this shit started. Come on, come on. Oh, okay. Damn. All right. Let's run that shit back. We got two more sets. The last set, the last set is always gonna be on portrait mode. So either the last or the first set. Because I gotta get my TikTok clips. But let's get this shit out the way. All right, in this angle, you should be able to see that it is full stack. 190 plus the 15. It doesn't go more than 15, right? You can add, goes from 0, 5, 10 to 15. You're gonna stick at 15. So it is 205. Wow. Also, I know it's weird that I'm doing my pants like this, but it's just these baggy pants sometimes be in the way. So that's why I'm wearing my pants like that. It's not a fashion statement. It's just, what's that shit called? Um, I don't know. It's just for better mobility. There we go. Let's just leave it at that. Let's get this shit out the way. Come on. Oh, fuck. Nope. Got stuck there. One more on portrait mode, so I will see you guys at the leg extension. Let's do leg extension, then hamstring curl. We're gonna finish off with back squat and calves. So let's get this shit out the way. All right. So last time we did 130, so let's do that to start. Nah, let's do 140. Oh, fuck. Let's run that shit back. That felt fucking good. Holy shit. Let's do that shit again. All right, chat. We're still at 140. So let's just get this shit out the way. I hate doing these, but these are better than seated. Well, the seated machine here is kind of ass. Oh, well, there goes my Berks. All right, let's get this shit out the way. Trying to control the weight on the way down is what's getting me, but fuck it. It's either the weight controls me or I control the weight. So I'm gonna control that fucking weight. Oh, come on. Ah, fuck. Okay. One more. I will see you. Oh, shit. I will see you guys uh, at the leg extension machine. I gotta film one more on portrait mode. All right, guys. So, whoa, 200. Straight into it. I feel like I'm pretty much warmed up as far as my legs go. Maybe quads not so much, but this should completely warm me up. I do stretches, and I do stretches, body weight squats so I can start warming up. And I feel like that warms me up enough. Do some lunges here and there, shit like that. But I do need a gym pin so I can start going heavier. Honestly, it doesn't, it's supposedly this is a single pulley. Huh. I don't know, maybe I'm getting stronger or this just doesn't feel like 200. But I do need a gym pin so I can start going up on weight. All right, let's get this shit out the way. My right knee hurt. All right, we're gonna push through it. Fuck. All right, let's get it, let's get it. Ah, fuck. Okay, let's run that shit back one more time. I didn't even count, I didn't start counting. I always say the same shit. Shit. Come on. I got one more at least. Fuck. Oh, fuck. All right. Ooh. Got one more of this. One more of this shit, and then we start on back squats. The next one's gonna be on portrait mode, so I will see you guys at the squat machine. I'm thinking I'm gonna go get one of those C-Bump pump thingies. I didn't take any caffeine. Well, I took caffeine when I woke up, which was like 7. Right? It's 9 already, 9:21. But I did the caffeine that I took was only coffee, so it is a super strong, It's just a protein coffee. I am being mindful of the amount of caffeine I consume because I'm trying to get better sleep, bro. My sleep has been fucking ass. But I will see you guys. I need to catch my breath. All this yapping. I will see you guys at the back squat machine. Or back squat machine. The cage, whatever. Whew. All right, chat. So I am drinking this well, I finished drinking. Now it's just water in here. The stimulant-free pump pre-workout fruit punch from Raw. The bum thing, ready to drink, whatever. But anyways, 2 plates on each side. We're gonna do close stance, so my feet are gonna be close together and just squat. So let's get this shit out the way. Let me lock the fuck in. Need some good music. No belt, no nothing, just, oh yeah, no knee sleeves. There's no knee sleeves under here. So let's get this shit out the way. Oh, that was a bit, maybe the thing is too high, but let's get this shit out the way. Okay, maybe that shit was too high. Or maybe not. I just went right wrong. Let's hit this shit again. Whew. All right, guys. So I ended up raising the safeties up. That way I could go a bit closer to failure. I didn't feel so confident on how low I had it before, so went up a little bit. So let me lock in and hit this shit. Again, still 2 plates. I ended up putting some clamps on there too because the weights were moving a lot. So let's hit this shit. This shit should help me go a little bit closer to failure. Bar slipping. Fuck, the bar was slipping. Let's hit that shit again. I didn't like that, so we're gonna do 2 more sets. All right, let's do this shit again. I don't know why the bar was slipping. Well, probably I know why, because of the fucking fabric on my shirt. So let's try and hit this shit again without that shit happening. One more, one more. Fuck. We're gonna, hold up. Give me a second, guys. Okay, we're gonna do that again, but on portrait mode. So I will see you guys at the calf machines. Whew. That felt good though. All right, so we're gonna do 2 plates on this bad boy for seated calf races. And after this, we're done. We're out of here. So let's get this shit out the way. I'm so ready to go eat. Ah, fuck. One more. Well, 2 more, actually. It's gonna be 1 more on landscape, and then the last one on portrait, and we're fucking out of here. Well, yeah, then we're out of here. Gonna go do a post down, and we're done. I'll do cardio later today at the park. Round 2. I could probably go heavier, but I want to get a good stretch on my calves. Fuck. Ooh. All right. 1 more on portrait mode, and then we're done. Whew. Damn. All right, let's get it done. Let's get it done. All right, chat. Quick pose down. Am I in frame there? Oh, this way. What do y'all think? Let's go back a bit. The hamstring is what's lacking. That shit's lacking big time. But we'll get there eventually, right? Pretty decent pump. All right, I gotta get out of here and go shower and get to work. Got some work to do in the office. But I will see you guys at the Whippopotamus in the truck for a little yap. See you guys there. All right, guys. Well, that was today's workout. As far as rank, I rated A rank. It would have been S rank if I would have done leg press, but I kind of just needed to get out of there ASAP. It's already 10:15, bro. My goal was to be in the back at the office around what's that shit called? Around 10:30. I'm gonna get home at 10:30, shower, be there at 11. It's okay though. I just stay later at the office. It's not like I got a boss, fucking looking over my shoulder, thankfully, right? Thank God. But I do try to be responsible as far as being in the office because the sooner I get shit done, the better, right? For me, I get to rest and do whatever I need to do for the rest of my day. But I was here, like I said, I was here at the gym at 2 in the fucking morning, bro. I even took a picture. I was there at 2 in the morning, but apparently my key fob wasn't set up right and my application to open the door wasn't set up right. So every time I kept trying to open it, it kept denying me access. So I asked the guy today, and apparently they added a letter to the email that was on my account that wasn't supposed to be there. So that's why I wasn't able to access it. But now I have access, and it should be perfectly fine for those late night gym sessions. And honestly, I was so excited. I woke up and I was like, man, I'm not even sleepy, right? Because I went to sleep early as fuck. I took some a sleep aid, and I fell asleep like around 6:30, 6, around there. So I got my rest in, right? And I still feel well rested, honestly. I feel good. We'll see how we feel during the 2 to 3 p.m. window. That's when the sleepiness starts to kick my ass. Well, for me, right? But, I am on the way home. Let me know what y'all guys think about these workouts. Again, I don't have like a specific structure that I follow. I just go in there and do something that I think I'm gonna enjoy. Oh shit, my camera. It's fucking flipping all over the place. I need a case for my camera. It does have a small rig, but I need a case to where, like a bag, to where I don't have to just leave it there. Also, I need a better lens, but with time, we gotta be patient. These cameras are not cheap, bro. That's why they look so good. This one is the CVE10 Mark 1. There is a Mark 2. I wanted the Mark 2, but Mark 2 was $1,300. I don't know about spending 1,300 schmeckles on a fucking camera, right? When I lowballed somebody for this. I'm not gonna lie, I lowballed somebody for this on Facebook Marketplace. So I got it for, I think it was 500. And then the lens, I got it for 120. And I mean, so far so good, no problems. Also, the guy that sold me the camera was really fucking cool. He added me on Facebook. He was like, hey, if you ever need any, like, you got any questions as far as like using the camera and shit like that, I can help you, which was really cool on his part. But yeah, if you guys want like a camera, like a good camera, man, go to Facebook Marketplace. You don't gotta buy a new one. Or there's Best Buy also has a refurbished program. I'm not sponsored by them, but they do have a refurbished program. I bought my AirPods like that because I've lost my AirPods so many fucking times. So I just bought my AirPods like that, and they've been good for 2 years now. What did I want to say? I was gonna say something. Oh, okay, yeah. So as far as I get messages from some of you guys that I really do appreciate. It feels good saying that I inspire you and all that stuff, and that I look crazy in my post. Again, bro, I don't look like that 24/7. Most of the times it's the lighting, and especially fucking Compound. Compound and Apex have been like, well, actually, Compound, Apex, and Vice have been like the best for me. Like in my opinion, Roman is up there too, as far as posing rooms, because fuck, dude, I was walking out the gym and I inhaled a fucking mosquito, so I think he bit me inside my nose and is bothering the fuck out of me on my right nostril. But anyways, that's extra protein, right? Uh, yeah, as far as posing rooms go, this one is one of the best ones. In all honesty, I fucking like the lighting here. So when you guys see my post and I look crazy and shit, there's usually three factors: proper preparation, which is sometimes, as you guys may know, sometimes I don't prepare properly, and so it's proper preparation, pump, and lighting. So that's the three factors. Sometimes even the pump supplements that I take, right, they help a lot. Don't be fooled and think they don't help. They help a lot. There goes my tripod. It's fucking flying all over the place, but at least my camera is okay. But yeah, don't be fooled, man. Um, my journey so far has been 3 years or 2 years and a half. And honestly, the first 2 years were on and off because of shit that like I was dealing with in my personal life. I was dealing with somebody that was really toxic for me, and I don't want to talk about that. But that at the end of the day, that's on me because I let that affect my goal, and I can't blame anybody else but myself, right? It does factor in, but at the end of the day, you control who you deal with and what you allow in your life, and that was all on me. But yeah, when you guys see posts like that, I'm usually like, one, it's I mean, I think my work ethic speaks for itself. I do work as hard as I possibly can whenever I come in here. But it's also just been consistency for this past like year. It's been consistency, really, like just coming in here and getting that shit done, because at the end of the day, I can say like, oh, I'm gonna go do this, right? But if I don't do it and I don't take action, nothing is gonna get done. I'm gonna have no results to show, whether that be mediocre results at the lowest, right? Even if you just come in here and bullshit, you're gonna get better eventually, and you're gonna get bigger eventually. It might take you longer, but you're gonna get better, right? And you're gonna get bigger. You're gonna get stronger. It's just if you if you take if you don't not taking it so seriously and you're just coming in for health and like, all right, the video cut off because my SD card is full. I had to delete a couple videos that I mean I already uploaded. But yeah, so if even if you come in here with just even if you could go into the gym, right, just trying to stay healthy, stay fit, not gain weight, and just maintain weight, and just maybe just for a hobby, right? Eventually, you're gonna get stronger. Eventually, you're gonna get bigger. What the fuck? This just stopped tracking me. There we go. Um, I get distracted so easily sometimes. But yeah, eventually you're gonna get bigger, stronger, and better overall, right? So it might take you a bit longer, but I mean, the results speak for themselves, right? And everybody that's starting, or like, I'm motivating you to, you know, go into the gym and get a better physique, etc. Right? Because I think it's not just the gym. The gym bleeds out. For me, the gym has that discipline and consistency has bled out towards my business, my faith, towards a lot of things, my relationships with friends, family, people that are around me. So all that shit and all that mentality, that gym mentality, consistency, getting shit done, bleeds out. But yeah, I do encourage y'all to, even if you're just starting and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna just go easy and stuff. I do encourage y'all to take it a bit more serious, because it's only gonna benefit you. It's not gonna I say gonna a lot, but it's not going to, unless you get injured, right? It's not going to affect you in a bad way, unless you have like real shit form and you're going in there doing weight that you really can't do, and ego lifting. I ego lift. I know, but like ego lifting to the max and getting hurt and injured, then that's the negative. That's the negative side. But other than that, man, you're only gonna get better if you keep going to the gym and you keep being consistent. But with that being said, I do want to say this: if you're starting the gym, do not neglect your core and do not neglect your cardio. I know there's a lot of people that say, "Oh, core is you indirectly work it." Most of these people already have a strong core. But most people that are starting, like myself, I had a weak ass core. Do not neglect your core. Uh, Cardio. Do not neglect your cardiovascular health, bro. It's only gonna help you, and you don't even need to run. You could just walk. You could just hit your step goal. If you're starting, I'd suggest start with more than 8,000 steps. Then you up it to 10,000 steps, then 15,000, and then if you have time, 20,000. Sometimes even 15,000 is too much, so you might want to stick to 10,000. I stick to 10,000 to 15,000. I try to stay in that range. Sometimes I even do more because I go out to projects and walk, and I'm walking all over the place. And when I rest at the gym, I walk around. Some people look at me crazy. I already had somebody asking me like, "What are you doing?" And then I told them, and they're like, "Holy shit, that is smart." And that wasn't my idea. I saw it in a video, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just start doing that. Why the fuck am I just sitting doom scrolling when I could just hit part of my step goal while I rest, right? But yeah, guys, don't neglect that, and you'll be good. Dude, I was about to honk. You'll be good, but it is really important, right? And then also people neglecting their legs. There's studies that show, I don't know how true these studies are. I haven't read them completely, that show that thicker legs, thicker thighs, thicker legs, stronger legs give you like you're more probable to have a longer, healthier life. And if you get cancer or some shit like that, it's easier for you to fight it because you have more muscle mass. And that's not just on the legs. Apparently, that's also muscle overall. So just coming to the gym in general, even if you're taking it not too serious, you're only gonna get better, health wise, right? Or at least stay healthy and stay, I wouldn't say better, but the quality of life recently and quality of people's physiques has been real buns recently with that body positivity movement. And it's just people making excuses for themselves for not doing something that really isn't that hard. In all honesty, it's not that hard. It's not super hard. It's simple, right? But people think it's hard and make it a lot harder than it should be. With that being said, guys, thank you guys for watching. We're at 74 subs, which is crazy. This month has been one of the months that I've grown the most on my channel. I know it sounds like, crazy for me to say something like that because it's not, there's people with crazy fucking numbers in the millions and thousands, with thousands and millions. But I think personally that even just, I used to say when I had like 15 subs, like even 15 people just watching you, imagine them watching you at the gym while you're working out. Yeah, that's a lot of people, bro. And now it's 74 of y'all, which is crazy. Welcome in. Like I said, I'm trying to find a name for my community. I want to get it by the time we hit 100 subs. And I'm thinking, cozy community, something like that. Something that I can call y'all guys, because I just be calling y'all chat, beans, just guys, something like that, right? I just be saying random shit. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I got to get home. I'm almost home and shower and get to work. So I will try to upload this video today. I didn't go to the gym yesterday because I didn't feel like my legs were completely healed. Like, not healed. That sounds funny. I've been watching too much anime. I didn't feel like my lower body was completely, what do you call it? Rested. There we go, rested. And that's because I've been running as well. I ran on Sunday. I ran 7 miles, and I've been running on Monday. I ran as well, and I walked yesterday. So I've been doing cardio as well, right? So that's probably why it's taking a little bit longer for my legs. But my legs will get used to it. They will get used to the workload, right? But yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you guys tomorrow. I know sometimes I yap about nothing, but I appreciate you guys that watch my videos and DM me and talk about the shit that I be yapping that really sometimes is nonsense. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow I am excited. It is upper day. So that is chest. What the fuck was that dude doing? He was all up in my lane. Uh, Chest and back. So see you guys tomorrow. Oh, God bless. Don't forget, God bless. If you're gonna go work out, hit the gym hard. If you haven't gone, if you already went, recover just as hard, because proper preparation, proper recovery will always equal proper lifts. So see you guys tomorrow. God bless.